What's going on, guys? Red Legacy here, and today we are going to take on the one and only. This is the bike shop. This is the wrong place. Actually, it's not a bike shop. It's like a shirt shop. Probably gonna go in there off screen or something. But we're going to the one and only Sillage City Gym. And this place is really cool because the gym leader is Roxanne is here. Here. So let's get going right away. I'm just gonna make sure my Pokemon are properly healed. And I think we're gonna lead with Frogadier for this gym. So let's get moving. And is there something behind here? Yes, there is. So let's get going. And you guys, I realize I'm posting a lot of Pokemon Showdown videos lately. The video that's gonna go up after this, I already recorded, actually has 2 random battles in it. So I mean, I'm just trying to get like a bigger audience. Because if you guys like Pokemon games, come check this channel out. If you guys like Pokemon Showdown, come check this channel out. Like, you know, and if you don't like Pokemon Showdown, then you by no means do you have to watch it. I mean, there will be occasions that I'm gonna like just put up Pokemon Showdown videos just for updates. Like if I just want to talk about something but I don't want to like dedicate an entire video to it, then that would like be a good time to do something like that. But like I'm really working hard to become a better competitive battler. In fact, if a few minutes ago I was on Twitter and I almost got a battle going with Sacred Fire Negro, but unfortunately his internet was not working. So like I'm all over Twitter, and my link will be down in the description below. And so yeah, go check that out if you want. And if you are a battler, please go check that out and leave a comment, or don't leave a comment, follow me on Twitter, and then message me and tell me that, you know, you want to have a Wi-Fi battle. Because I'm all about Wi-Fi battles, and I'm really trying to get into it. I have 1 team completed, and I'm working on a 2nd team. So, yeah. And also, if you are restarting your game, just for one reason or another, and like you have some Pokemon that you don't want me to use competitively, that'd be really cool. So it'd be nice if you trade them to me. But I mean, I'm not trying to force you into anything. I'm just saying, like, you know, if it is at all convenient for you to help me out, go ahead and do that. But I mean, in my last channel, Gym Leader, or what am I talking about? Pokemon Champ 586. I battled Gym Leader Anthony 21 5 times on that channel, and he was the only person that I battled besides Cody. So I mean, he's fun to battle, and those teams were Pokegen that we used, except for, well, the team that I Dragonite on was Pokegen, and for X and Y, for X I have over 100 playing hours, and I went around and all my other games like Heart Gold, Black 2, Black, and I'm catching a bunch of legendary Pokemon in all of those games, so that I can be able to, you know, trade them up, because I mean you can't get like almost any legends. And I actually had another issue that is really stupid. So this actually made me really mad. I have my copies of the Game Boy Advance games are not American made, so I actually cannot migrate those games up to my Nintendo DS games and up to X and Y, so that sucks, I guess. Frogadier is up to level 28. But anyway, enough with what's going on around the channel. But we are not going to learn Fling. And so let's just focus on this gym. And I keep hitting the wrong button on this. I keep hitting no because I don't want to learn it. So here comes Lunatone, and I really wish I healed. But I guess we're just going to keep battling and then heal. And then I think we will, after this battle, switch up to What's-His-Face in the front of the party. I'm not joking, you guys. I forgot his name. Skidoo. We will switch Skidoo up to the front of the party. And so let's just take this Lunatone out. And, okay, I'm sorry. One more thing about the channel, okay? I just have to tell you guys this before I forget. So, if you did watch my channel update, which I know for a fact a few of you guys did, because, I mean, if it wasn't you, then you don't have to leave a comment saying, "You're so stupid, it wasn't me." Yeah, I'll learn Aerial Ace for Fury Cutter. But, I did mention that I was going to be doing a co-op with Gym Leader Anthony21 in Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue. I did say it was going to happen in the first week of the new year. That playthrough is still happening. The reason that it has not happened yet is because I live in Michigan. In Michigan, the weather is terrible right now. Like, if you lived in Michigan, you would absolutely know what I'm talking about. Especially southern Michigan, we just got hammered with snow. We had a 3-day period where we got like 2 or 3 feet. It was not very good. So that's pushing back mail. And recently my Game Boy Advance SP broke. So I have no way to actually play the old school Game Boy games like Gold, Silver, Crystal, all that stuff. Or Red and Blue and stuff as well. Which sucks because Gym Leader Anthony21 does have a Game Boy all set ready to go, and I mean, yeah, but so that's gonna be underway as soon as the Game Boy comes, Game Boy Color comes, and you guys, it should not be very much longer that we have to wait, and the reason for that is gonna be because I mean, it said no later than the 15th, and I understand that that was in regular conditions, but I'm hoping that was like accounting for weather. But it does suck because, I mean, at this point, we're not even going to be able to start it until probably the month of February. I'm thinking that it'll come around the 20th, but I definitely can't make any promises at this point, because I thought it was going to be here almost a week ago. And that just simply did not happen. I mean, my computer can only upload videos so fast, you guys, and I just want you to know this. YouTube is a lot more serious to me now than it was just 2 weeks ago. I mean, I want my YouTube channel to be the channel that, I mean, always has videos on it for you to watch. I mean, because there's channels like, and if anyone who watches this and is a fan of the people I'm talking about, I'm not saying this to offend them, I'm just saying this because they have different styles of uploading. You have guys like, Leroy. I know a lot of people know him, he has over 100,000 subscribers. And Leroy uploads, like, a video, 1 or 2 videos a week. And his videos are really good, and he's a great YouTuber. I mean, how can you not say he's a great YouTuber? He has over 100,000 subscribers. In fact, by the time, I don't know, I haven't been to his channel in like, a week, but he was creeping up on 150, so he probably has 150,000 subscribers, and he's been on YouTube for 5 years, so nothing wrong with him. But, like, that's a different style of channel than I want to be. I want to be a channel, something like, the King Nappy, for example, who, like, uploads a bunch of videos in a week. Like, sometimes he'll even upload a video a day, every day for 2 weeks. I mean, it just happens sometimes. And then like the longest break I've ever seen him from uploading is like 3 days. And that's really neat. So I just want to be a channel that uploads constantly. So, I mean, I'm really going to pick up the pace on this playthrough. I mean, I'm not going to transfer my data to like an emulator and use the super speed button. But the episodes are going to be pretty much the same. It's just there's going to be a lot more episodes in a smaller amount of time. And if you guys can't keep up with how fast I upload, I mean, I do understand it's school. I do understand some people that watch Pokemon are in college and usually have so much homework. And a lot of people actually are having exams this week. So, I mean, on your break, I know a lot of people are going on YouTube, but I know some people are just studying like day and night for exams. But I actually had my exams last week, so I'm ready to go. So, yeah. Alright, and we just one-shot Nonix. Alright, nice. Alright, so you guys, just so you know, this video, so, right now, at the moment, I have a Pokemon Showdown video uploading, and the gym leader's here, so let's not forget to heal up. And I'll just finish talking before I talk, if that made sense. Which it definitely didn't, by the way. So, oh man. Alright, we have Paralyze Heal as well. Alright, let's use the Paralyze Heal. So yeah, point being, I'm just going to upload a lot, starting very soon. In fact, now. So this video should go up on Monday night, and then I'm going to have another Showdown video on, like Monday around noon, because I just leave my computer on to finish uploading and stuff, but, yeah, and then we should have, like, 3 or 4 more Pokemon Y episodes, and I'm gonna keep uploading Pokemon Showdown, but don't worry about that, you guys. So, this is the gym leader Grant, and he is a rock-type gym leader. He has a pretty neat gym. It's like a rock climbing type thing, and I'm kind of surprised he doesn't give you the, like, HM for rock climb, because I thought that would be really neat if he did. And if we can climb rocks in this place, why can we not climb rocks in, like, 4th Gen? Doesn't make me happy. So, you guys, I think what I'm going to do is lead with Litleo. And if we lead with Litleo, we should be good to go. Because I don't know if you guys know who he throws out first, but... Alright, so here's Grant. I've been waiting in eager anticipation. What have I been waiting for? By the way, I don't remember his voice at all. For a worthy challenger to appear. It's quite an achievement to have climbed all the way up here. Very impressive, actually. I have a feeling that our battle will turn out to be worth the wait. I hope you'll show me that your skills as a trainer surpasses even mine. And so he's going to crack his old-ass neck. Because, I mean, this guy has to be old. He has rocks in his hair. So old. Or maybe his hair just is a rock. Because I don't know what kind of styling gel he uses to get his hair like that. But, so Gym Leader Grant... And the final battle of this episode. So I'm going to lead with I don't know if I want to go with the workup or the Fire Fang. I'm just going to go for the workup. Alright, so we are outspeeding right now. I think he has Thunder Wave. And yeah, he has Thunder Wave, you guys. So watch out for that. I mean, if you're leading with like a Stunfisk, then you are a monster at this gym because they can't touch you. But now that we got all that good stuff up, I'm just gonna go for Ember. And here's an Aurora Beam. That's gonna be a nice type move, so we should take it very well. And we get through the paralysis, go for the Ember, and it does some nice damage. So you guys, since we are at a gym episode, and we're paralyzed, who is like, not your favorite gym leader, but who in your opinion is the most difficult gym leader. And I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean like who do you lose to the most times when you play. I just mean something like, did he use Rock Tomb? Son of a gun, that dropped us. Okay, that's not nice. So here's Skidoo. Maybe you can gain some levels on Leo, but let's go for Razor Leaf, try to knock this thing out. So what gym do you just, like, every single time you play the Pokemon game that the gym is in, like, who do you have the hardest time beating? For me, I'm thinking it's Whitney, and a lot of you guys are probably going to agree with me. And the reason for it being Whitney is simply because at that point in the game, any fighting type you have is not going to have a good fighting type move. That's number one. Number two thing, she has a Miltank, which is full, which it does not evolve, so it already has like all the main power that it needs and stuff. So I mean, it's not being held back. That thing has rollout on it, which is just ridiculous on Miltanks. And I mean, it's just a bulky Pokemon. And I mean, if you think about it, it should not be that hard because I don't know. I don't think it should be as hard as it actually is. That's all I just wanted to say. And while I was talking about Whitney, I did not even notice that we are getting our butt handed to us by this Tyrunt. So instead of going for the Synthesis, I think I'm just going to go for a Super Potion here. Because, I mean, he does outspeed, and if he goes for an attacking move, we will not handle it well at all. What is going through these Pokemon's heads right now? Just look at Tyrunt when he's standing there in between turns. He just looks like the biggest imbecile. Alright, and I'm just gonna hope and pray that we can get the Tyrunt from this range. I mean, we do have this and the Leech Seed. And he takes out our Skidoo. Our Skidoo has fallen. Frogadier. But when he takes out Skidoo, that just puts him in worse trouble. I mean, the only reason I want Skidoo out there, it's not because he can handle this better than Frogadier. It's because he's a lower level than Frogadier. And Frogadier is going to wreck this Tyrunt. So Tyrunt does go down, and we're actually going to get our second gym badge from Grant. And so that was a pretty fast episode. We got through the gym, got the badge. And you guys, the second gym is like the biggest gap of all the gyms. So now the gyms are just going to go a whole bunch quicker than they were. I mean, I don't even remember a Pokemon game that the first gym had this big of a gap between like the first and second gym. I mean, there might be a really obvious one, but I don't know. So we got the Cliff Badge from Grant. With the Cliff Badge in your grasp, you should have no issues working together with Pokemon up to level 40. This applies to Pokemon you've received from other people in a trade. And that's not all. You also get this. So we got TM39 Rock Tomb, which I'm kind of happy that we have that. Rock Tomb. With this move, a Pokemon can hurl rocks at its target, not only inflicting damage, but also lowering the target's speed and preventing it from moving. Now that you've become the Master Wall Climber and the Master Wall Climber. God, that's good. And conquered this gym, it's time you thought about how to apply your skills in other areas. Think about how you can improve yourself as well as the Pokemon that are always by your side. When you find the answer, that's when you'll truly be able to smile. Alright guys, so we did defeat Grant, and this is definitely the wrong way to go, because if I knew a single thing about Pokemon, then I'd know that if you can't get the way on the way up to the gym leader, it's the way out. And that'll be pretty obvious in a particular gym. I believe it's the fourth gym of this game, actually. So you guys, we did get the gym badge, and I'd say good episode overall. So I mean, I'm probably not going to train up for next episode because we do have, what, 4 guys? And just since this was a short episode, I'll just show you guys what is to come. Let's go into the town map. So we got, is that Route 10? Route 10, and you guys, we should capture a new member to the team in our next episode, so look forward to that. If you did watch the update on my old channel, then you already know who it is, but thanks for watching, you guys. I will see you all next time.